Fuck that, bro. Put your closet, bro.
Wow.
What?
He just did.
Bleep that out.
What the fuck? Wait, hold on. What'd you say?
Don't worry about it.
You're in a
Hey,
closet?
that's the beginning clip right there.
Fucking thought of that, bro. Where would the pod be without you? Oh my god, bro. What's cracking? Welcome to another episode of Str8 Poddin. I am your host, Str8, here with my esteemed cast, and we got a full house today. To my right, introduce yourself.
It's your boy Johnny, a.k.a. Hey Meta. Silence notifications.
Message announcements paused for 4 hours.
We will not snitch on you while you are potting. To his right, introduce yourself.
It's your boy Gabe, a.k.a. Flanders with a Z.
With a Z. To my left, introduce yourself.
What's good? It's Str8, allegedly Bat Raider.
Allegedly. Remember that. And to his left, introduce yourself.
What up? It's your boy Flex, Mr. Roll the Dice, all in.
Flex RP back in this
Back
bitch.
in
I want my
action,
200
man.
back.
Thank you for
All right. Let's
Win
get
some,
straight
you
into
lose
this
some.
shit then. All right. So we back. Episode 12, numero 12. We got the whole squad in the building. Our cameraman is running a little bit late, so you might hear a small interruption in this segment. But how you guys doing? How's everyone doing? Anything new with anybody at the table?
Start with Torta.
Well, right now I'm going through a little bit of withdrawals, trying to detox, not drink, as you can see. Got a protein shake, Topo Chico.
Oops, my bad. Whoops. Buttons are. I'm not used to giving Torta an applause.
This fool.
But how long you been sober for, man?
Going on almost 2 weeks.
Sick.
Let's go.
When was the last episode?
Exactly.
Was that when? Shit. I mean,
Nah, it was a
So that
couple
was
days
St.
after.
Patrick's Day.
Days. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It is technically 2
After
weeks.
we recorded. Yeah, you're
Was
right.
there anything that triggered it specifically, or was it just a choice? Was Life Torta like, you know what? I don't like how they talk about me on there.
I was gonna say this is the closest. Now we're finally gonna meet Life Torta.
Oh shit! Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we might have Life Torta in the building.
Sober torta.
Sober Torta. What? Okay, so what led to it? What caused it?
More than anything, I just realized I have been drinking a lot.
Let me ask you: does it have anything with seeing yourself on camera on a podcast?
That too, you see how bloated I look. And I'm like, damn, something's got to change.
To kind of piggyback off of the whole seeing yourself on this pod, right? I want to revisit this because like I said, we got everyone here. Dating and podding. I'll run the scenario once more. You out, you meet this girl, put your best foot forward. She's feeling you. Everyone knows a little mystique and mystery, is always good in the dating scene. And everything's cool. And then she tells you she discovered this show. Question is to you two now. Is your reaction, oh, fuck? Or do you fucking stand on this yeah, that's my show. What do you think about it? I'm going to start with Philo. What is your reaction?
Yeah, that's my show.
She goes, so what's up with that homie
Hey,
court shit?
have you tuned in? What do you
She's
think?
like, do you need 200?
Hey, she just randomly hits. So did you ever end up getting that $200 back? Wait, what? Yeah, the podcast. That's how it would be presented to this guy.
Damn.
So how would you handle that, Philo? I mean, would you feel like this is a game killer? Or do you take pride yeah, I got a show. It ain't that. It's not serious. We're just fucking around.
No, not a game killer. Just getting
sure?
myself out there.
How did you feel about that last episode? Did you feel like I could do better?
Yeah, for sure.
Hold on, one real quick question to you. So you have people that actually watch the pod, and
Well, I don't even know. I hope they do. I mean, I share it.
Hey, he don't repost it though.
I share it, but
No, Philo, he clipped it up. I saw him. He clipped it up and put it in the story and shit. I thought that was funny. You picked the Diddy clip. That was fucking hilarious. Everybody missed that one.
I know I already spoken about it. For me, I guess the best way to describe it is you're showing your personality. Because how Dro said, the mysterious, you only show so much. The pod kind of shows your guys' personality.
it just speed jumps to
Well,
your
for me,
personality with the boys.
You guys are PG.
Yeah.
For the most part, you guys.
Torta, what you mean?
Yeah, you guys.
Life
Pot torta.
torta, pot torta.
Drunk torta,
Another animal.
hey, drunk torta's a different beast.
Yeah, but you know
Keep
what
your
I mean?
clothes on this time.
It's full.
But see, it's funny because when we did the old podcast, Fuck It, Let's Do a Podcast, Johnny would call me out and he'd be like, why are you filtering yourself, right? And at the time, I wouldn't say I was like necessarily courting somebody, but I was putting my best foot forward around somebody that I was necessarily hoping wouldn't catch our locker room talk on the pod, right? Because of the fact that everyone looks at Flan. Because Johnny says like, oh, like you're not like showing the real you, right? But we could all agree, like the real you isn't one thing, right? Like this is the real you with your boys. The real you with women and shit and how you carry yourself as a man to women is not what the fuck we do here. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Did you guys agree to that shit?
But I mean, it kind of can show our form of sense of humor. Doesn't mean what we're saying, we truly believe it, but it's just like, oh, like he's always joking about some shit,
So
or
this is what they talk about.
or you can show your dark humor or whatever the fuck.
Okay, if the shit was flipped, right, and y'all was talking to a girl and she had a podcast, would you go run and listen to it
No.
to get to know her more, to learn her, to see what she really like?
Well, didn't you say women should not be doctors, comedians? So what makes you think they can be podcasters?
That's a throwback joke.
Now, for me, I
Head
would hope it
scratch.
would give me a conversation starter. Like, again, because I'm not really that personable outside of.
It's not
I
lying.
heard
Life
that. No,
is
you
not
said that like some people.
Say it with your chest.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it would be, if they were to ask me, like, oh shit, cool, I have something to talk about. So I think it would help me out.
If you would say Monday through Friday, you take yourself way too serious, right?
Yeah.
And then someone sees this fun having guy on the pod.
Oh, you actually have a personality.
Yeah. Like,
You have a sense of humor.
like, would you not take a little pride in that, or do you like get
No,
embarrassed?
I mean, I wouldn't get embarrassed. It was just, again, yeah, I wouldn't make my little chuckle like, God damn, right? I mean, I just wouldn't know where to start.
And like, come on, what if they're like, you seem cool? Do you want to go have some drinks after work? You know, like,
We could talk
like
about
no
this
offense,
afterwards.
but I thought you just collected hella action figures and fucking.
Which I do.
No. But okay, but the Funko Funks or whatever the fuck.
I don't do Funko Pops. Don't get me confused.
Nah,
with that. Actual feet, no.
What do you do, La Boo-Boos?
What the fuck is that?
Labu.
All those ugly little trolls.
Oh my god.
no,
These
so
all Pokemon cards.
I don't know if it's the same sentiment that he's saying, but like for me, so you know how he's saying conversation starter, right? So if someone's like, oh, like the pod, you know, it's like I'm paying attention to what they're saying. So it's remember how you were saying the how you did the camera shit, and then people were like snickering in the back, like,
Oh
you,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm focusing. Okay, are they trying to be like, oh, haha, you guys are doing a podcast, or is it like, oh shit, like that's pretty dope? You get what I'm saying? So if it's the they're kind of like laughing or like I'll just kind of like, oh yeah, it's just for fun. But if it's like, or if they're like genuinely like, oh shit, like that's dope, then that's why I'll kind of elaborate like, oh, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. I think you just alley-ooped me to my hot take, which I told you all week I had for this specific reason. So my hot take is the podcaster is the new rapper. I'm going to say that again. The podcaster is the new rapper. What I mean is everybody does it. Some people suck at it. The older you are, the funnier it looks to some people. Unless you're doing Joe Rogan numbers, they're like, women look at that the way they used to look at it, like, oh, he raps, They might not want to tell their friends, and you get the memes. Career day, my dad's playing his podcast to the class. So, since that's my hot take, I wanted to know, what is a professional name you can give podcasting that isn't podcaster?
Motivational speaker.
TED talker.
I know.
A TED talker.
Talking engineer.
I do TED Talks twice a month.
I'm a narrative storyteller.
There you go. I feel like we're in a time where podcasting is starting to enter that realm because of the fact everybody fucking does it. Like, there's a lot of people I'm learning have a podcast and shit. You know what I mean? Now, granted, our shit has a little more production to it, a little more sauce to it. You know what I mean? We're way more intentional.
And we got merch.
And we got merch on the way. We are building something here. Again, new girl you meet, telling her about this. Do you leave this in the dark till she finds out, or do you feel confident telling her, oh, I have a podcast or I do a podcast? Start with Philo.
I think if they got me on Instagram, they know, like I'm on the podcast.
Johnny.
They might tune in, might not.
Hey, Gompus in the building.
Hey,
bro. I snuck in, bro. Keep it down, bro.
I just put my kids to sleep, bro.
Our cameraman is in the building.
Serio.
Okay, so what I was saying is like, yeah, it's the Instagram where they discover you have it and shit, right? Mm-hmm. So again. All right.
Clubs is in the building.
Hey, but we get in trouble. Hey, but we get in trouble.
We.
Max Crosby got traded again.
Damn.
Cowboys.
I would not be surprised. Maybe T.I. is different, but it's like, you know what? I think a girl would find this actually interesting. Or do you know the type of women that you chase might look at this shit like some fucking loser shit?
Okay, let me alley-oop, I guess, Felix. I feel, because personally, I feel like all of us, we have careers, I guess you can say, outside of this. So it's not
Jobs.
like, we're not the dudes that are waking up 2 PM, just living off our mama's EBT. Like, no, like we all got our own shit going and we just happen to do this on our spare time. So it's not like Felix is like, oh, like I ain't doing shit all day. I'm just chilling playing the PS5 and then I podcast. No, he's plumbing, he's playing ball, he's at the gym, and then he just happens to be on a podcast.
Plumbing.
You got what I'm saying? So
He's piping
go
down.
ahead. So
He's laying down pipe.
Go ahead.
It's tough to ask Philo. It's tough to ask Philo because he kind of just got here. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I'm kind of like fairly new, but at the same time, it's like it's something that draws interest to people. I want to get to know this guy. Let's see what his podcast has to say.
but I'm saying though, like again, it could get sometimes for the sake of entertainment, Poddin, refer to the tag. It could get a little messy, right? But I feel like we know.
Was not serious or not serious?
Yeah, he's all like that 200 story is super fake.
Hey, that's
Stop bringing it up.
Nah.
I think the number one question I think they'll ask you is like, well, what do you guys talk about? So that was my main thing. Like a year ago when some girl asked me from work, like, oh, like you do a pod, like, well, what do you? It was nothing like weird, like, oh, she was just like happy, but it was like, what do you guys talk about though? It's like.
So okay, so
I've been asked that question too.
No. So okay,
I
okay.
didn't know how to answer that.
Let me give my answer. A question is asked, and it's like, oh, that's a great topic. You get what I'm saying? I'll give you an example. I was cutting my hair, and my barber asked me, like, oh, are you still cool with your friends from high school? I was like, yeah. Well, what about you? He's like, no. This fool graduated 2 years ago. I graduated 20 years ago. So I hit a draw, and I was like, hey, what about this topic? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so in regards to our pod, it's like, it's kind of like a day-to-day thing. It may come across us, but, whatever.
One thing from the clips and everything, it's like gossip. What'd you guys say? This is a gossip pod.
Only when we're talking about Torta's sex life.
This fool.
Nah, it's okay. Honestly, though, I say it's this one. First of all, lack of it because of this pod.
Exactly.
No. I think I just it's important me to know with you guys because it's like if you're not proud of what we do here, it's gonna show. You're gonna cringe at this shit. You don't want to repost it. You don't want to promote it. You're not excited to come in here because it's like,
Or even watch it.
Or even watch it. Yeah. Like, what's the reason why you can't just listen to it at least at work? You paint.
Yeah. Hey, no.
No, my bad.
I'm an acrylic transfer engineer. Thank you very
that's
much.
My bad. Where are my manners, bro? Okay, so while you do that, right, I assume you have headphones in your ears,
Oh, yeah, and this is the thing. I podcast all day. That's all I do at work.
Okay. Oh, so you talk at work.
You're chopping it up with your people.
Because that's important. If you're always talking with your
That's true.
coworkers, you can't hear shit, bro.
No, that's true. That's true.
Headphones are more for like you're by yourself. You know what I mean? You're working by yourself and shit. What about you, Philo? You're plumbing and shit, or what would you call it?
Most of the time, I
Human waste extractor.
yeah. Sometimes when I'm working and I'm like real focused, I tend to put the phone down and like it just pops off, zoom, 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 and I want to finish. But like when I tune in when I'm driving a lot.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
That's the best right there. Especially you're in traffic and shit. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
pretty
Kill some
much.
time.
Like I'll tune into podcasts with sports, you guys, music.
Let's go.
All right. Well, I got another question for y'all. So I was, on the internet like all of us are. I seen something that I was just like, is friends with benefits a lost art? That is a very good question. Because from my definition of what it means and what I see people who go around saying that's what it is, two different fucking things. Now, before we get to it, I want to know everyone's definition of what you consider friends with benefits. We'll start with Johnny, because he's told me, and I want to touch on that.
I was telling Dro, when it comes to friends with benefits, I just think a lot of people like to go that route because it's easier for them to show their true selves compared to when you're trying to date and court and, I want to be your man, and then you're trying to be somebody you're not. You're trying to lead with money. You're trying to
please them.
Roses. You're trying to, do all that shit. Whereas friends with benefits, it's less pressure. You can be yourself. Because again, key word, friend. You're being a friend. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm being myself. I'm being jokey. I'm being flirty or whatever it is. Like I'm, how I would in front of my normal friends, except it's a female and I just happen to be attracted to. So, but that's the difference.
Okay.
I think.
Flanders?
Kind of like I was saying, like I don't think that the term should be friends with benefits anymore. Like I don't know why these new young bucks haven't changed it, but like friends with benefits. Friends basically means you care about the person.
Yes.
So I don't
Nothing
think
wrong with that.
So I don't think it should be friends with benefits. Like you think it should be like acquaintance with benefits because
Fuck buddies.
No, it's sneaky link, fool.
well exactly.
What you want is a sneaky link.
No, yeah, exactly. But I will admit that I can't. So like I'd rather like just not know nothing about you. Like,
Hey, and
an acquaintance.
for the
Again, for an
for the
acquaintance.
record,
All right, go ahead.
hey, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm glad you can finally fucking say, hey, that's just not for me.
Yeah.
Own
There
it.
you go, there you go.
There's
Okay.
nothing
That's
wrong
what
with
I'm saying.
that.
Like an acquaintance. Like
Not everybody can handle
I
it.
meet you, we have a cool vibe. Let's not call each other
There's-
friends.
hey.
But like if we have a mutual thing like that we want to keep, fucking around, then yeah, let's do that.
You want a sneaky link.
Hold on, let's get these guys
Exactly.
involved. So, Felix, what is your definition of friends with benefits?
Nothing less than a friendship. Like for me, friends with benefits last longer than relationships for sure.
Okay.
Hey, y'all can sleep over, y'all can
Yeah,
have
you can
breakfast,
sleep
y'all can go
over,
to a
you can know
game,
each other.
go back to your separate lives.
Can
And
tell
then
her.
if you get busy,
Yeah.
you don't get in trouble, or she not that she may or may not
And-
care
and,
that like
yeah, she's like very
Nothing's
open.
personal.
nothing's
And then like
exactly.
Okay.
you can see things from like a woman's perspective when she tells you about certain things, and then she sees the man's perspective, and and it's like more open than a relationship. Like in a relationship, you're like hiding your dark secrets.
Like I
where-
said,
where
hey,
you're
friends with benefits, you can be your
you
real,
can
more real
trust them and
self.
tell them anything,
Okay,
like you're more
okay.
like comfortable with them, and like if I would like try to get a girlfriend, I'll be like hold some things back.
Hey, we
know?
saw it the Matrix. All right, George.
Thords, what is your definition of friends with benefits? How do you think it's supposed to work?
To me, I see it more as a situationship.
So friends with benefits is not for you either.
Yeah, no.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm telling
I
you,
like you guys.
these two are the same. I'm fucking telling you guys.
And that is
I'm
exactly.
fucking telling you guys.
It is not for the weak. You're right. Right?
Ego,
'Cause
ego.
what I'm gonna do is take everyone's response right now, and I'm gonna mix this thing together, right? Because when I read the shit and it said it's a lost art, I believe that because it's lost its definition, it's lost its value because of people using it. I'm using it to get close to you. I'm really not about what we agreed to, which was we're adults. We just want to hook up someone I trust, right? Whatever reason, we can't be together. And hey, if you do get into a relationship, oh, it's gonna suck losing your. But I'm not gonna fuck that up for you. That's the deal. You know what I mean? I think it's an adult thing that should have been. It's like I said, the way y'all describe it is exactly how I felt it should be. Yo, I'm going to this thing. She's my escort +1. You know what I mean? We're not together, and that's that. She could go get a relationship. I could get in one. We're not gonna get in each other's way and shit, right?
Escort's the wrong word.
Well, now it is. Torta's like, you got my attention. Maybe it is for me. It's like that. Okay. So clearly we know it's not for the weak.
No.
By definition, right?
Yeah, so I think friends with benefits, and again, it clearly gets blurred because half of us is friends with benefits, the other half is situationships. But it gets blurred because a lot of it has to do with somebody who doesn't want a relationship mixed with somebody who does want a relationship. They meet somewhere in the middle, and then the middle is we're doing relationship shit without the title, and then one is hoping that the other one will change their mind. The other one is like, well, I'm hanging on to you till I find something better.
Yeah, and like he was saying, like, oh, you could share hellas things with them. Like, I don't want that. Like, that's the whole point. Like, that's why I don't want to be friends with benefits. I'd rather
Well, then be celibate then.
Acquaintance with benefits.
Then be
like,
celibate, fool.
But
No,
what the
know.
fuck is an acquaintance, though? Like,
I'm just saying, again, a girl you could do with this,
Philo?
but like, I'm not gonna fucking share all my information with her.
sounds like a hooker. I'm just saying, like.
Okay,
like,
but what if you're showing her Marvel movies? Then what?
I'm not. I've learned that. Like, no, yes, it kind of sounds like a hooker, right? You're there for business. you're
HR, baby.
I'm just saying you're there for business transactions. Like, I'm not over here fucking.
You just made it worse.
No, but again, without the money, I guess you could say. I'm not gonna be over here like, oh, let's watch Marvel movies and then fuck. Like, hey, we know why you invited me, or why I invited you. Like, let's get whatever.
And
Get
are
the
you
money.
even like healthy? Like, is your heart healthy for sex? Like,
Yeah.
she's come to you for it. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like, so that's clearly all she really wants.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Right.
that's the
No
point.
headache after the club. She horny. She
But
hits
if
you.
you're
up.
vulnerable, then what?
That's the point. That's why the less I know, the better. Just
So then why not just pay for a prostitute?
because it's free.
Oh, no, it's not free. Mental health, crash outs, friendships,
Nah, there's no
jobs, fucking personal, like, it's not free, bro.
there's no crash out.
Yes.
Have y'all guys disguised something as friends with benefits and we're like, oh, I ain't gonna lie, I slipped up. I fell in love.
Oh, I fall in love? Oh, it happens all the time.
Yeah. Hey, there we go.
No, I'm not.
So I like that. You're
I'm
not
not
saying
gonna-
that you. No, you're not saying it's not possible to fall in love with the girl. But just being smart, knowing like, look, I would love to in another fucking alternate universe. That would be lit. I wish I met you before you were with so and so, and you know what I mean. Like we would have been fucking straight.
Well, because then there's been times too where they are like, I don't want nothing serious. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And then I just happen to be like, oh shit, she's hella cool. Like we hella vibe. The click, we can do things together. You know what I mean? And it's like, damn.
Have y'all had a friends with benefits situation turn into a thing? We weren't taking each other serious, and then one day we did.
Moved in 3 months later.
Fuck.
Hey, true
That
story.
was the situation. We were just supposed to be friends with benefits, and then we fell for each other.
were
What about you, Philo? I know you got like
I have
two of them.
actually with this older lady, but it was like in 2018.
That was my girl too.
Damn.
So okay,
Fuck you.
So I was going out with this girl, right? And then like she took me out, this and that, and then like I guess like she caught me talking to like a girl on Snapchat.
Your age?
And she was like, "What the fuck? Like I thought we were."
I'm surprised she knew
like,
how to
you're
use
cheating
Snapchat.
on me. Like she's like, "You're cheating." I'm like, "Damn,
Damn,
I
that
didn't even
retirement
know we were
money.
together." I didn't even know we were together, and like she was already seeing
What?
it, like she was already seeing it like boyfriend girlfriend, and I'm like, "Damn, like
Ex.
I'm
She took you off her well.
wait, what?"
Holy fuck. Tortas all it hurts too, bro.
Nah, you can't bring girls around this guy, man.
Nah, man. This guy's a grown woman and shit.
But
you know
I
what
think
mean?
that's why he stopped drinking.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know if it's kind of coincides, but yeah, right now me and Flanders had some like side banter. So you know how you said like you ever been involved and it goes to somewhere or whatever, right? So this fool introduced me to a girl. I was fucking with her for like on and off like a couple years, right? So the last time I ever like hung out with her, whatever, went back to her home in the parking lot, finished raw dogging. She threw out the word X. I was like, X? We've never been together. She got offended. She was like, wait, what? We were dating. I was like, no, we're not.
So she claimed you as an ex. She claimed you on her texts. You're like, what the fuck you mean? Yeah, ever had that shit?
Yeah, so wait, hold on. Wait, so she cut me off, and then 3 months later she got married. So
See, that term is it's difficult. Friends with benefits.
Speak your piece. You want to say something to Dorothy?
No, that's all I'm saying. No,
Johnny.
Oh,
no, because you asked him. I'm waiting for him to lie because I already have it queued up who his friends with benefits is. Go ahead.
Ooh. You ever have one, Thorts?
No, I'm an angel.
Was that who you had queued up?
Damn. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I forgot all about her.
wait, the big one?
That's not her weight, fool. That's not her weight. That's her height. That's her
I didn't
height.
say wait.
That's her height, not her weight.
Does she pay what she weigh?
Fucked up, bro. She was 400.
Jose told him, by the way.
Okay.
But that situation, like, what was that situation? Because
It was just like, it's a thing. Every time she was around in town, she would hit me up and we would just go mess around for a bit. And that's what it was. It was only.
Neither of y'all got serious.
No, never. Like Johnny says, never went out on a date, never went anywhere.
Okay, so
It
see,
was all-
what we're talking about. So you never did the whole friends shit.
No.
So that's so to Flan's point, acquaintance is we only link to
sneaky
fuck.
link.
Yes.
Yep.
Sneaky link.
So you weren't doing the hanging out, doing this, being vulnerable around her.
So like,
See, that's what I was trying to
hit
say.
me up after the club type shit.
You guys put value in her friends. If you
Yeah,
guys
for
are
sure.
involved in any way, does that matter to like be on their good side? You know, a lot of people don't care about the friends. They're just like Thorts, you don't.
No.
Her friends have dementia. God damn it. Yeah. We got to get something to eat, bro. This one. That was fucked up.
Have your sneaky links friends met you?
No.
That was, I guess we debunked it. At the end of the day, friends with benefits is not for the weak. It's nasty out there. If you're going to hook up with someone you trust, y'all make the agreement. Y'all honor the agreement. You guys give each other the right amount of space and fucking until one of y'all settle down.
Respect boundaries.
Respect boundaries. You know what I mean?
Down.
Yeah, no, I told you that was my rule with old girls. Just like if she gets in a relationship, I'll fall back. And if it don't work out and I'm still out here,
What do you
what's
do
up?
when she gets butthurt?
What do you mean?
So you think you settled down, you did your thing. You think she's gonna be like, okay, cool, bye.
That's the agreement.
Yeah.
Yeah, she starts
That's usually
bugging.
how
you
it
If
really
she
think
starts,
she's gonna do that?
if she
Yes.
doesn't, she gets blocked or hidden or restricted. That happened before. I had to restrict her. I was like, don't be commenting my shit like that. You're making yourself known. It is what it is.
This podcast is unprofessional.
Damn. Fuck.
We're getting messy. This one.
Hey, fuck it. Somebody gotta fucking do
Hey,
it.
fuck it. Let's do a podcast.
Finally, Joe shows up.
This guy. So I want to get into friend groups. Pretty much everyone here has different friend groups, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Obviously, this could be one, the pod friend group. You got work friends, you got day ones, acquaintances, you got gambling friends, you got degenerate friends.
Y'all are frenemies, actually.
We used to be tag team partners.
Till further notice. I got a question, and I want you to think of the newest friend group you have that just bring all the good out of you because that's all they really know about you, right? And I want you to think about your day ones, the ones that were there with you in the trenches, the ones that seen the ugly side of you,
The ones
right?
that know the real you.
Right. There go with the real you again. So the question is, can you mix your day ones with that new friend group? Let's start with Flanders.
It's like a yes or no question. You know, it's a yes or no thing type thing. Like, yes, because you would want, obviously, you want your, the people that you hang out with now to meet the people that you fuck with on a daily basis. So the other part is no, because when you're with these other people, again, like you said, right?
I could be somebody else.
Yeah. Yes and no.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
To be fair.
Yeah. Yes, I could be.
Why do y'all need to be somebody else?
Not necessarily somebody else. You know, it's not necessarily you being someone else. You're just, you know, you can't be that person that you've been so long. Like, you know, you do have a chance to kind of recreate yourself. And you know, not to like in a fake extent, but you're able to just be this person, you know, and they, you know, yes, they don't know you, they don't know the real you, quote unquote. So it's like, you know, you just feel better.
Philo, your day ones and your cool new group of friends you've been kicking it that don't know much about you, but you're just this cool ass guy. Can you mix them with your day ones that have seen you at your worst?
Yeah, I can.
I never met him. And we've been cuñados for a while.
Damn.
Okay, after the cuñados,
Hey,
I met some
fucking
friends, right? You met them.
Hey, that one party doesn't count. Because
Okay,
I left early.
yeah.
But I was killing everybody on the beer pong table.
Yeah. So I think you could mix friends together like that,
yeah.
you know, because like I brought these guys along to parties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then like I met some of their day one friends and I clicked with them business wise, you know.
Yeah.
And then so when I clicked with business wise, we slowly like became best friends because we don't even know each other. We're just doing business. And so he's like, "What do you do for a living?" And I'm like the same. "What do you do for a living?" Like, "Oh, you do some plumbing. I got some plumbing work at this, you know." Yeah. And so we just automatically click.
Can your day ones mix with your new friends?
Not all.
Not all. Okay. Why? What are the ones that can't?
Socially awkward, introverts, horn dogs.
This will.
Describe all of
Nah,
us.
I'm like, wait, what can I describe you? Nah, but yeah, it's just, but it's not a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing because
Yeah, it's not.
for me,
No, it's not.
I'm a different vibe from you guys, I guess you can say. So I personally like to think I'm a chameleon. I can kind of fit in kind of any scenario, whether if it's chill, whether if it's turn, whether if it's whatever. Like I could, for the most part, I get along really well. Whereas where I'm thinking, okay, this new group of people, okay, so you know, whatever. But again, I have a perfect day one that would fit in, but because of how he is, there's no point. You get what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
Does that make sense? So it's like maybe I'm overthinking it.
I think that question ultimately does go back to what Flan was saying is you kind of not reinvent yourself, but you tap into a different part of your personality. It's literally the same thing with women when it comes to dating somebody new versus somebody that kind of knows their past, where it's like you're going to hold me to that, where I could be refreshingly hang with these people that might not even really care about that shit, to be honest. It's just I could start fresh where we don't know each other's dirty laundry. We just kick it on some surface level shit. We could joke, chill. I ain't got to worry about them, like, you know, joking about certain shit. Then you bring your day ones around and they start clowning on you. Suddenly the new friends go, "Yo, why do they talk to you like that?" You know, or why are you guys fighting right now? Like, no, that's just how we are, right? And then you got to start explaining it and shit where you would just prefer I keep them separate. And is that a bad thing or is that fake?
I think eventually it will mesh, because they got to know you as much as the day ones know you. So it would all make sense.
No, what Joe's asking is your friends with no sense of humor, can they mix with your friends with the sense of humor?
No, that's what I'm
dark
saying.
sense
Like,
of humor, maybe too. You know,
that's what I'm saying. Like the other separate group of friends, they got to know you better. So when you do hang out with them, they're not going to question it as much as. Like you just said.
Okay, but if the first time you invite me around your new group of friends, they get the bad impression for the first time. They're like, "Fuck this! Don't ever bring this guy around me again." Then what? How in your mind? Because you're saying eventually.
Well, then again, that's why like what you just said is like, oh well, it's you again. They don't know the dynamic we have. So like, again, you might think of it as like, oh, this is some hater shit. This and that. I'm like, no, this is just the way we are. Like, let me hang out with you a little bit more, get to know my personality, and then you'll probably understand why he is the way he is with me.
I'm telling you,
if that makes sense. I don't know.
I'm telling you, I'm with the whole. They're there for a reason. It's just a different tribe, different part of you. and that's that. And then you mix in the day one. Sometimes it just doesn't work, because they're like, they know you in a different way that they know you. Like me, I would say this. I know this group of friends that just know me from my music and think, duh, I am a fan. Like, you are fucking dope. And then I have a group of people that go, this motherfucker ain't shit. I know him. I know who's, and they'll come around with this group. They're like, yo, you're hella cool. And then, yo, these dudes are like bagging on you. And I'm like, well, that's just how my relationship is with them. And they're like, well, why? You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like the whole strangers show more love than your real peoples. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that they don't know all that shit about you, and sometimes they don't got to. And it's not your day one's fault for knowing all that shit, but that's just facts. I know this about you. I deal with this, so I get triggered differently, or just triggered at all sometimes for things that your new friends might just skim past and go, whoa, wait, like why you bugging and shit? You know what I mean? So that's one part of this question. I got a scenario for y'all when it comes to friend groups. So somebody invites you out to their friend group, right? And you end up bumping heads with one of their friends. When it's said and done, whose move is it, as in to take accountability? You or the friend that invited you knowing there was someone there you might not have mixed well with?
Well, I'll go first. I don't know. Maybe you're wording it improper, but if I'm invited Gabe, right, and he bumps heads with somebody, like, I can't apologize because I'm inviting him for a reason. I'm not just like, oh, like, I know there's somebody that could fuck with him, but it doesn't, or I know there's a potential, hothead or whatever in the group. If that's the case, I'm not inviting nobody. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like the when you recommend somebody and then they fucking make you look bad. Like, if I'm kicking it with people and I know there's a bad apple in that group, I'm nowhere near gonna invite. I wouldn't invite
an outsider.
No, because it's like if I'm barely getting along with them, who knows? And again, it's just it gets messy. So
I would make this scenario a little easier. A birthday. Okay, birthday, you mix people all the time, right? So one time I had a birthday, right? And I had a lot of people come through. And one of the friends I met relatively like around that year, right? My friend walks up to Flan and grabs his chain and go, hey, what kind of chain is this? Like, because he used to make chains. So he's grabbing his chain like that, but he's literally, and I could attest, there was no bad intention in that. However, Flanders took offense to it and said, don't touch my chain. Right? Rightfully
Fair.
So. Whatever reason he had, that's
a boundary.
That was a boundary that yes. Friend, hey, my bad, I'm sorry. But now it's like, I don't, fuck with this guy at the moment because he did that, right? So how do you go about that in that? Because sometimes it's like, well, damn, there's some stuff coming up and I do want this person to come and I do want him to come, but they don't get along.
Hold on, I just want to say for the record, like
For the record.
That is gonna be a drop.
It wasn't that I fucking like wanted beef with him. Again, it was just like if I didn't do nothing, what if I looked like a bitch to him? It would have been worse.
So ego.
And I would probably have said it, to be honest, a little territorial because I was kicking it with them a lot, and you was like, oh, there go your new friends, right? So you meet them like, oh, and that's the first thing he does to you. I can see why it's like there's probably a little extra sauce on that and shit, because that's another thing with day ones and new friend groups. The day ones are territorial. Like, who the fuck are you, right?
Hey, no, that's true because Jake, me and Jake, Drew, Jake and Drew were day ones from childhood.
When you
or
came
whatever.
around, Jake
I
was a
came
little...
around like adulthood. Yeah, Jake was like, who's this dude that my best friend is gravitated to?
Fast
like
and
that?
Furious, fucking
Yes.
Vincent.
Yes, exactly.
Vincent.
He's
When
Vince.
fucking
Yes,
Toretto brings...
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
Like, there's a time I didn't know you. I was in the first grade.
No, yeah, exactly. And like now, within the last couple of years, we like laugh about it. Like, we're hella faded. I'm like, yeah, Jake, don't.
Okay, so to that point then, the day ones and the new ones, would you guys say maybe the reason the new ones, it just hits better is because you grew up, you went through all that shit that your day ones had to be there for, and you're wiser as a person, and then you met someone on a better term. Again, it goes
New
right.
friends, they might look at you like someone presentable, business-wise,
Yeah,
over here
'cause they don't
sharp.
know your
And then your day ones, they can just see someone that shitting themselves, thrown up, drunk at 3 or whatever.
You shit yourself?
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, like, you know, like,
distracted.
this guy, I've seen him shit himself, you know.
You had your new friend trying to fucking get in on your old work. So how does that work? Yeah, right in front of you in the car.
Okay, see, that is why that's interesting because that's a risk you run too, where it could be like there is no real boundary between you and the new friend because y'all ain't that close, right? You don't know if they're at the same point in life that you are. So it's kind of weird because ironically, wouldn't you want to meet their day ones to get a better idea of who they are? And does it matter to you if this great person you met doesn't have day one friends?
Well,
I don't care to know them unless it just naturally gets brought in.
Oh no, I would just say like just hypothetically, you meet this cool ass person and you wonder like, yo, you don't got any other friends?
it just hit me. There is a friend who like in the beginning it didn't realize like there's no day ones, but because again we had mutuals, fucking go ahead and bleep it out.
Ooh.
When we kicked it with he was hella cool with Drew at the time, but then like was a friend hopper. You get what I'm saying? So he went from group to group to group to group. So when he fell out of this friend group, he went to another. You get what I'm saying? So
Habitual friend hopper.
yes, but it's like when you really dissect it, it's like because of the person he was and lack of accountability and all this shit. It's like he had no. Well, at least when it came to friends, he had like no code when it came to friends.
No, bro.
Does that make sense? It was just all about him and blah, blah, blah.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all
that's the
gotta,
only
like,
person
y'all
that can do
don't have that sense of like you seem like a person who I should stay surface with. I should never depend on you, rely on you, confide in you.
Philo.
Damn. That's my girl, bro.
Why do you follow her?
I don't think I would ever give that impression to anyone, though. Like, for you to think of what you just said, like, I'm not a fucking dirtbag, you know, like.
Torta.
But again, I'm not trying to fucking be your best friend, so like.
I think it comes to your judgment, right? Your discernment on who you let around in your life and who you trust, right? Mm-hmm. That's very important because, again, like we grow, we get older, and we make new friends based on where we're at in our life. Yeah. And sometimes we have friends that have not grown to that point either. Now, obviously, there's two ways you could look at the whole reinventing shit. I'm trying to escape this shit because it's like quitting a job that I'm already going to get fired for, run to a fucking other one. Versus, I've kind of already outgrown this place. I want to go somewhere else and, you know what I mean? Like, do something new and shit. This podcast was very conversational, but, you know, I'm telling you, we're going to have different episodes, different vibes, you know what I mean? Thorts is sober, so we're getting live Torta on the pod.
Hey, real quick, shout out to Torta. He's going to be Jose's second child's godfather.
Hey. Okay.
Back to the theme of day ones. You know, that's love right there, man.
I was, bro, until I watched episode 11.
12, bro.
You're a full away from him changing his mind.
For real.
All right. On that note, okay.
Holy shit.
We will be back. We will be back. All right.
I'm fucking crying.
Okay. We will be back next time. As we said, we will hopefully get into the habit of getting these out a little faster, but or a little more consecutive. But thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all have a great motherfucking day, a great weekend. We will see you guys next time. Thanks to the cast for pulling up. Thanks for Combs for manning the cameras and shit. And everyone listening, have a great, blessed week. We will see y'all. Peace.